Hello everyone, this is Neronium. Welcome back to Final Fantasy X-2 plus last mission. Last time we ended up beating the Grand Cup Pod, unlocking the Youth League tournament. In this episode, I'll show you just how powerful this team can be, but they're not really what I need going forward, as we'll see when we go into the Youth League Cup. The reason why I tried doing this team the way I did is because this is the recommended team, but also because they are, once you get everything right, very powerful. Tonberry with Magicide, Fireworks or Darkness, and a Healing Elemental, very good. Problem is, I couldn't get the team synergy to work too well, so I will switch to Chocobo. The Chocobos and everything out, but I figured I might as well show off the Chocobo Cup. You can't do the Cactar Cup unless you have a Cactar with you. So I decided to do the Chocobo Cup, which I caught a Chocobo just on the Mihan High Road with the small one again. So, good job. This Chocobo knows Meteor, by the way. Kind of overkill, but still hilarious. So I figured I'd show off the Chocobo Cup at the very least, because you can get a good item here called the Regal Crown. And the Regal Crown can be used to learn, I believe it's Flare, in the Fiend menu. So here we have a Chocobo Eater. A little stabby knife. And as you can see, because I did Magicide, this thing's trying to actually use Flare right now. But it can't because Magicide got rid of all of its magic. So now I'm just going to pelt it with meteors. And that takes care of this cup. So now we are going to go into the Youth League Cup. I tried it with this team, Stabby the Second, Flambeau, and Que, but it just didn't really work out. So we got the Regal Crown. So what did I teach Chocobo Eater now? Well, it still knows Vigor. That's a given. It also knows Finger Snap, Fireworks, and I believe I got rid of Reflect. It might still know Reflect. So, in the Youth League Cup, you fight Youth League members like Yibel. Now, there is one group of enemies that will prevent you from getting the Mascot dressphere. There's actually two enemies in particular that can be pretty, well, three enemies. But why Finger Snap? Finger Snap doesn't negate things like Mighty Guard or Ultra Mighty Guard, but it does negate all of the hidden buffs that you get that Dispel does not get rid of. The problem with this one is not Yibel, not Barreleye, not Lucille, not Elma, not Nuge, and not Gipple. It's the next one we're fighting, the Ronso Hardliners, because the one that's the hardest to beat is Garrick. Why? Because, look, we already took out both of Garrick's people. So now he's got Mighty Guard up, which means he's got regen constantly. He's got an increased attack stat. He's got an increased defense. Problem is, he has a Mana Spring in his inventory as a held item, which means all of his MP cost is 0. which means he can cast Mighty Guard and White Wind, which will heal him for 9999 once he gets low enough. And you can't deal enough damage to deal with him. So, your best bet, because I tried finding people online, like, okay, how do I beat Garrick? That's the thing, you don't. You have to get lucky to beat Garrick if you're at the level that I'm at. If you're at a higher level, it's not as bad. That being said, I get lucky with this one. I will hold up that I got the Mascot dressphere purely by luck, because I never had to go against the Ronso hardliners inside this one. That being said, I did have to go against one enemy who is actually the only enemy that has given me a game over in this game later in the game. But let's keep beating up Yibel. You took my MP. I'ma keep punching ya. Now, Gipple is easy enough for the Chocobo Eater at his current stage to deal with. The two that are going to give you the biggest grief if you're not fighting the Ronso hardliners has got to be Barreleye and Nuge. Because one thing about also going for attacking like mad, sometimes Chocobo Eater doesn't like to heal himself. And that's frustrating. So I'm going to warn you right now, are you ready for screaming? Because as you can see, the Ronso hardliners lost. So we're going against Barreleye. And it's Nuge versus Gipple. I can tell you right now, Nuge is going to win. Because Nuge usually wins most of these lineups. We got to scream you, boy. Now, what makes Barreleye difficult? Barreleye has Mighty Guard, so Finger Snap is going to be useful. But worse is that Barreleye has the ability Absorb, which absorbs a percentage of your health. However much health you have left, it will absorb based on that for MP and for HP. So your best bet, Finger Snap. And we're going to be hearing Barreleye screaming for a bit. I hope you're ready for it. Because trust me, it gets annoying. Now, he doesn't heal himself besides the Mighty Guard's regen and absorb. So I don't believe he has a Mega Potion, but I could be wrong. Because this was late at night when I recorded this, and it was a pain. But trust me, I was nervous because when you get low on health, you don't know if Chocobo Eater's gonna heal or not. So as you can see, I took down his attacking like mad to be, let's see some energy. So, let's healy dealy. Healy dealy. And as you can see, it's doing just quite a bit of healing dealing. But the problem is, Absorb is healing him. And he uses Absorb a lot, because he has a lot of HP. Finger Snap. This is annoying. But you just gotta play it at low health against Barreleye. I should mention that the Barreleye, Gipple, and, well, pretty much all the people in the Youth League Cup are souped up to at least level 80 each. There are some that are lower level, but most of them would be in level 70, late 70s, late 80s. I think Nuge is technically 85, but I could be wrong on that. So, you just gotta play with low health. Because otherwise, you're gonna be healing him more than he's taking damage. Which is why I decided to do that. And trust me, he does absorb for most of the battle rather than his actual attacks. And that's the annoying part. You're not even taking any MP. So really you just have to play with low health, but the problem is Chocobo Eater's conditioned to heal himself. Now Fireworks is very good to have, or Darkness, because both of those do damage that ignore defenses. So it's very good to have those inside of the Youth League Cup. But it's not a good idea to go in without Finger Snap either. If you're wondering what the guard is, he has Death Touch technically, but most enemies at this stage will guard it. So, and that's just something Chocobo Eater naturally learned, was Death Touch. It was kind of weird. I wasn't expecting Chocobo Eater to learn Death Touch. Right, don't heal yourself. Just keep punching. Just keep punching, just keep punching. Because as you can see, he's only getting 2,000 now. Up, he healy-dealied. Because I wanted him to. Up, he healy-dealied twice. You sick of the screaming yet? I was sick of the screaming about 2 minutes in. And while he's not cast Mighty Guard again, he can still cast it. So keep that in mind. He can still cast Mighty Guard. And Mighty Guard is a pain in the butt. Alright, punchy punchy. Punch. Punch. Oh. We're down in the yellow.
It's not over.
Oh, he's over halfway dead. Drill shot will always do 9999. So here's me, kind of scared, because if he used drill shot again, I'd have been dead. Now I'm not scared. Now he shall die. You will pay the price. And he only uses drill shot once. It's kind of weird. Bigger. Absorb. Seriously, the Vigor spell is just really good. It's the only reason why I win these. Because otherwise, if you try and teach them like Curaga, it's not going to be good because it won't heal nearly enough as what Vigor does. All right, Barreleye. Shut up. Quiet. Quiet. And 2 more hits ought to do it. Dilly dealy. 1. Healy dealy. And punch. And punch. Okay, I guess there was more than that. But 1 more hit ought to do it. That's what I would say if he didn't Mighty Guard. And there we go. That beats Barreleye after what, like 8 minutes? So now we get a Mega Phoenix, and we must fight the Nuge. The Nuge himself. And trust me, Nuge is no joke. Nuge is very difficult and is the only enemy so far that has given me an actual game over in this game. So he has...
Death is happiness.
So he'll start off with this one. This will always do 5,000 damage, no matter what. No matter what your defenses are, no matter what anything you have is, this will always do 5,000 damage. Our Chocobo Eater can take a Spirit Bomb. That's actually what got me a game over when I was with the girls.
Let me end your pain.
His other move is Greedy Aura. Not only does it HP damage, but it takes your MP. He has his gun attack, and he has one more attack he can do, which is Fireworks. Make that 2 more attacks. There's one more he does when he's closer to death. It's not this one. This is basically this Greedy Aura without taking your MP.
Death is happiness.
Prepare to see light fall a whole lot. There's something about him just floating up with his prosthetic leg that makes me... Help! The Spirit Bomb! This Chocobo Eater can withstand the Spirit Bomb. Now that that's an accomplishment based on Dragon Ball's history. Finger snap. Here comes the Greedy Aura. Fireworks. Punch. Let's set off pretty fireworks. And also, snap our fingers. Greedy Aura does a lot of damage, so you just have to watch out for it.
Pray later.
Oh. Here comes the Spirit Bomb! Good sir, don't you realize taking this much energy from the planet, it's going to kill it.
See you on the far plane.
Alright, here comes the Greedy Aura. He's got a gun, so it's healy-dealy. Now, believe it or not, this is not the first time I actually got to this point where I was just having to beat Nuge in order to get the Mascot dressphere. This is actually the second time. But the reason why I'm playing more safely this time is because Chocobo Eater wasn't healing himself properly. Otherwise, I'd have had it a lot sooner.
Death is happiness.
Good sir, you're going to drain the planet dry with the Spirit Bomb. All right, healy-dealy. Well, there goes all my MP. And he's got a gun. Healy-dealy. Punch. Punch.
Let me end your pain.
Up here comes... not Greedy Aura. Punch.
Pray later.
Good sir, how many times are you going to use this? So it's at this point I realize I'm like, okay, I'm a little bit higher on health. I think I can do a little bit more damage, especially because this is fixed at 5,000. And if he's going to be spamming this, that'll be fine. Punch.
Let me end your pain.
Of course, greedy aura doesn't help either. Great, now I'm out of MP. Punch. Owie. Punch. Punch.
Let me end your pain.
Oh. A not so greedy aura. Healy dealy. Punch.
Pray later.
Oh, here comes the spirit bomb. I half expect him to T-pose when he's doing that. I half expect him to just T-pose and fly up in the air. And that terrifies me. Alright, let's keep punching Nuge. He's close to actually doing his other move. Here comes the greedy aura. Punch. That's not a punch, that's a gun. Oh, I think this might be it. Nope, that's just fireworks. I don't remember when exactly he does the other move, but it's devastating. It's devastating. I think he's actually close to when he does it. Heal.
This puppet show's over.
Oh, that's it. No, that's just more spirit bomb. The man does not know when to quit. This place is dead. No wonder he's called the Death Seeker. Heal.
See you on the far plane.
And here comes the greedy aura. Punch. Punch. Okay, so he has a mega potion.
This puppet show's over.
Spirit bomb. There was one more move he has. I remember he did it, but it might have been the other time I fought him that he did it, and it ended up killing me. Because I remember being low on health when he did it, and I was like, no.
No time for farewells.
The not so greedy aura. Heal.
This puppet show's over.
Spirit bomb for the road. One spirit bomb for the road. Punch.
Let me end your pain.
Please don't. I don't like pain. Pain makes me cry. Because she brings the hurt. Ooh. Okay, that's another mega potion.
Death is happiness.
Alright. Spirit bomb for the road. We're just about at the end of fighting Nuge. Punch.
Let me end your pain.
The not so greedy aura. Punch. Punch.
This puppet show's over.
Another one for the road. I think this is the second to last or the last lightfall he does to me. Hey, punch.
No time for farewells.
Not the greedy aura. For that, I punch you. Hey, he's gonna make a potion to heal. I already negated all of it.
Pray later.
All right, so at this point, let's get pretty aggressive. Seriously, buddy, you have killed the planet with how much you have done that. But let's punch him. And that beats Nuge. With that, you have beaten the arena, and thus the Mascot dressphere is now yours. So, a WinRAR is me and my Chocobo Eater with the Mascot dressphere and achievement unlocked. Final Fantasy X-2 Sphere Hunter, obtain all dress spheres. Now you can fight the Youth League tournament again if you want to get speed bracers, which are some of the best speed-based equipment in the game. I don't need that. I have the Mascot dressphere. I am happy. So in the next episode, off screen, I'm gonna level up that because the Mascot dressphere has automatic ribbon ability that you can learn, where every time you have it equipped, it comes with ribbon. So we are gonna remove the stuff. You can see the attack and defense and my setup for Chocobo Eater, what it was Hardy Perfume plus that. And we get to see what the Mascot dressphere is. Well, we already know Yuna's. Yuna's is a Moogly Moogalop. Welcome to the Moogle shop. So here's the Mascot. I'm gonna put it over there. And let's see what the girls look like in their Mascot dresspheres with their icons. We'll use the Mascot dressphere in battle in future episodes. Trust me. So, first off, we have Yuna, which she still has the abominable one on, but that's fine because we're gonna have ribbon soon enough. And Yuna has the Moogle. What does Riku have? Riku has a Kashi that has seen some shit. And pain brings the pain with a little stabby knife. So, see you next time, everyone. Hey, thanks for watching. If you want to check out more Final Fantasy content, check out the top link for the prequel to this game, Final Fantasy X HD Remastered. And if you want to see a different Final Fantasy game, check out the bottom link for Final Fantasy XII, The Zodiac Age, done on the Xbox One.